there's nothing worse than that sound. My truck is dead because I have been running around for the past few weeks doing a whole bunch of stuff with Christian, and rained for a while, and I turned it on. I think one day I turned it on maybe 15 minutes at the most. So finally the battery is dead. So I did buy a solar charger for it. I'm going to show it to you today. I'm going to install it, but first I got to get this battery working again. Here's the battery. Your battery. It might be time for a new one. I'll see if I can get it posted. So I'm using the van to charge this up. Now it's the moment of truth. This battery is 3 years old. Start it up. Yep, battery's dead. 3 years old, this battery is done for. Alright, so the battery didn't start, and this battery was 3 years old. I think I bought it from O'Reilly's back in Colorado when I was traveling in Colorado with Christian. So because it does say 3 years on it, I know I need a new battery. It won't start. I don't want to have to damage my battery, so I'm definitely going to show you how to install the solar panel today. Now I have the solar panel also in my shed, and I'll show it to you now. Usually used to keep it over there, but my tree has gotten really big here, and lately I've noticed that it hasn't been charging as much, so I put it over here, and I'm gonna have to do something about this because it is, I'll get an adapter because the most sun is over back here, so I'm gonna have to stretch that a little bit. If you see the little blue light over here, that means that it's charging. So what I have it connected to, and it goes all the way underneath the door of my shed, because I have my small mower in here. You can see it there. I'm not going to open that today, but I'm going to show you the same thing I'm going to do with my truck is the same thing I would do here. So here's the product that you buy at Harbor Freight. I think I paid maybe $15 for this. Comes with the instructions here, the instructions, so you could know how to do it. It comes with the cable, and this is the extender, and then it also comes with a charger for the DC. So we're not going to be using that, but we're definitely going to be using this. And my other one doesn't have these, so these are super great because I could actually attach this to the hood of my car. These go in here, and they give you 2 extra, which is nice. You're going to take off this little pin that's holding everything together, and you're going to connect the solar panel, which is this, with, I'm going to use these because these are going to go on my battery. You're just going to connect, you know, they both look the same, but you're going to do it the opposite way. They're going to be like this, and they're going to lock in. Okay, if you were using the DC, you would do the same thing. Instead of putting this one in, you would use this one. Okay, so now all I have to do is attach this, the red and the black, to my battery. The great thing is it comes with the suction cup, so I'm able to suction cup it to the side of the car, and all I have to do is put these on to wherever it is in the car. And right here there's a light that flashes blue. That means that it's charging. So I will put this in. The red goes with the red. By the way, you might have to splice it open a little bit. It's a little tight, but the black goes with the black. Now my battery, as long as there's sun out, my battery is going to be charging. I'm in Florida, so we get sun every single day. So I just got to keep this on when I'm not using it so that my new battery doesn't die. So I would just close the hood and just put this on top of the hood, suction cup it, and leave it there, and it will be trickle charging my battery, my new battery, so I don't have a dead battery because I'm not traveling at the moment. As an RV owner, these are the kind of things that you have to think about when you're not traveling. There's still maintenance that has to be done with your vehicle, whether it's a truck camper, a Class C or a Class A, you still have to maintain the battery in your unit. So the other thing is also your tires. Now I have tire covers here. I have tire covers that are for a smaller vehicle. For the trailer that I had had smaller tires, but I have these other pieces of fabric underneath, and you can just buy vinyl fabric at Walmart, and you can either sew it or pin it. If your covers are too short, you can pin it or cover just a piece of, like, buy like a yard and then just cut it straight across, and you can just pin the rest of, you know, that piece of fabric to the bottom, like I've done here. I've actually placed it underneath here because it's a pretty big piece, but as you can see, it's wrapped. To make sure that it's wrapped, you have enough fabric that it's wrapped all the way around the tire. And that's only because these are getting damaged now. Eventually I'll get new ones and I'll get the right size, but for now this is what I have and this is what I'm using, and I want to make sure that my entire tire is covered. So that's why I put the extender. So if you have this problem where you've purchased tire covers that are too short, you can buy fabric at Joann Fabric, vinyl fabric. Just buy some cheap vinyl fabric and just attach it to the bottom with some safety pins, or you can sew it on if you want to. You can also use, so these are from the Dollar Tree. You get, I think, a couple in a pack right here, and that's what I did. I just attached this one where it ends with the bottom one. So clips like this are great where you can attach them as well. That way you don't have to safety pin them, or you don't have to actually sew them on. So that's another thing that you have to maintain is your tires, because over time your tires just sitting around is not a good thing. So I do have to remove the covers every once in a while, and I do that here because I have to mow the grass. When I mow, I have to move the vehicle, so you do have to move every once in a while because your tires can't be sitting in the same place all the time. They do start to build up air in certain areas, so you do have to start move it every once in a while. Here in the Airstream where the battery is, because I have the Airstream plugged in, I have a rodent alarm here, and I also keep one in my garage. And what this is a rodent alarm, and I want to make sure I don't get any mice in my RV. And as you can see, it's pretty silent, and this keeps the mice away. And I keep this on all the time in here because the last thing I want is to get rodents inside the RV, and I haven't had any. I've been searching for a USB. I haven't found one yet, so if anybody knows of one, let me know, because my truck camper is not hooked up to one, but I haven't had any problems with the truck camper. But if you do know of one, do let me know. Okay, and because I don't have a rodent alarm here, I did put, while I'm here, a piece of mesh here attached, so I don't get anything coming into my camper. Now I always keep this window open a little bit, because when it rains, it's not going to get wet in here, because this is the middle of the camper. The camper is right here. So if I open the car windows, then if it rains, it gets wet. So that's why opening this window, leaving it open a little bit, will always keep the heat out of the camper, and it has a place to escape, because I don't want heat building up inside of my camper. So that's why when I'm parked here, I have this screen mesh here to make sure I don't get any bugs in here. But most of the problems that I will have here, and I had that, this is why I did it, because I had one of those like little lizards. We have a lot of those in Florida, and that one made it inside my camper, and he actually died here, and I found his skeleton, and then I realized he was eating like papers and just things he was eating, because he didn't know how to get out. So now I put this mesh in so that they don't get in there, and so far so good. There hasn't been anything that has come in here yet. All right, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to try to start doing some more RV videos in the future. I know I have not been traveling for a while, and I don't intend to. The gas is really expensive at the moment, and I have a lot of things that I have to get done here at home, and projects and stuff like that. But that happens in your lifetime. You know, I'm not a full-timer. I don't claim to be. I'm not a part-timer either. I'm more of a recreational type of camper. I have discovered that that's what I like the best, because I do like having a home. I like living on my home. I like doing things here in my home. It's a part of who I am. I like gardening, and I like working on the land, and I do enjoy the space that I have here, and I do enjoy the security that I have, that no matter where I am on the road, I can always come back home and have a place here fenced up that's mine. That's what's going on right now in my life as far as RVing is concerned. In the next few days, I'm going to go out and buy a new battery. So I will be removing this battery so I can exchange it for the new battery. In the next couple of days, when I get my new battery, I will update you on all of that coming up, and then we'll do the solar charger to make sure I put the solar charger on so it maintains it. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. Hey, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.